Today, we're taking another look at a 2500 HD Silverado. This one, unlike the one we did last time, which was the Z71 Sport Edition, this one is the High Country. This truck is a crew cab. It does have the standard box. It's an iridescent pearl tri-coat, which is that nice pearlescent looking white color. And here's the thing, with the High Country, you kind of get a combination of chrome and body color. So you get chrome on your very lower bumper trim here with your chrome tow hooks. You do get a chrome grille, and exclusive to the High Country is the bronze accents. Now there was some bronze accents on the outside of the grille here. You get those same bronze accents on the interior as well, on both the steering wheel and on the center stack around the touchscreen radio. And it definitely sets it apart from the rest of the Silverados that are out there. Now also on this one, you're gonna see a lot of chrome trim. I know we talked about the Z71 Sport model a couple videos ago. Everything was blacked out. This is the complete opposite. Everything's chrome. So your High Country badges are chrome, your 2500 HD on the side are chrome, your mirror caps are chrome. One thing that I did realize now is the black smoked out amber roof marker lamps do have black surrounds on both the Z71 Sport model, which in that video I was questioning whether that came with it. Here it is on a pearl white High Country. It's still surrounded with black trim. High Country is going to give you the chrome side steps automatically, chrome door handles, and then if you go in the back here, of course, your badges on the back are also going to be chrome. Although this is the complete opposite look of the last truck we kind of took a look at, this one I also think looks fantastic. I think General Motors did a great job with the combination, especially in the pearl white with all your chrome accents and the the bronze accents. It just really gives it a nice a real nice look, a luxurious look. Now this truck is a High Country, but it also has what's called the High Country Deluxe package. And that's gonna give you a bunch of different items, mostly safety related. It gives you the rear camera mirror. It's gonna give you the safety alert seat. That's vibration in the seat, left and right. So as you get different safety warnings, like lane departure or rear cross traffic alert, things of that nature, it'll actually vibrate your seat left or right so you know which way the threat is coming from. In that package, you're also going to get the head-up display, and that's going to put like your safety warnings and things like that on the lower portion of the windshield. It can show you radio station changes, your speedometer, of course, the speed limit of the road you're on, just a whole bunch of cool functions. I showed it in my last video, and well, I might as well show you now here real quick too. Obviously, you can see it here, in the lower portion of the windshield. You can move this up and down. You could also make this brighter, or you can dim it out completely. So if it's something that you don't like, you don't have to actually have it on. You can basically dim that out so you don't see it. The last part of that High Country Deluxe package is actually here in the bed. Now this does have our power tailgate because it is a High Country model that's both powered down and up. All our Chevrolet Silverados are going to have our corner step bumper with our handle up top here. So you reach into the handle, put your foot in the step, and you can hop right into bed nice and easy. And this is a spray-in bed liner, which also is going to be something that's standard on the High Country model. Now what comes with High Country Deluxe is the fifth wheel gooseneck trailer prep package. And what this package is going to do is basically give you the plate underneath the bed, and it has these little covers over here. But if I pop these covers off, you'll notice that you can actually put in your hitch ball and your safety chains and all that sort of stuff that you would need to use this rig as a fifth wheel or gooseneck trailering rig. For $295 extra, which we did not add to this package, it would give you all the supplied things you would need, like the hitch ball and the safety chains, and it gives you like what looks like a set of D-rings and that sort of stuff to basically utilize this. Great feature to have if you're doing a fifth wheel. Basically, you're hooked up right from the start where you can just put your trailer on and go. Also, like all Silverado beds, you're gonna have 3 tie-down points on each corner, and then you could also add more throughout the middle. They have these little plugs here that you can take out, and you can add different kinds of accessories and tie-down points and things like that. You do have the lighting inside. You have your power outlet, and on this side, very conveniently located, you have all your trailering wires as well, your 4-pin and your 7-pin for when you do set up that fifth wheel. If we lift up our power tailgate here, you'll notice down below you also have one here by your conventional hitch for your 7-pin, and you also have your ports for your cameras where you can add 2 additional cameras. So our camera system here, when you add those 2 additional, you can mount a camera either inside your trailer to keep an eye on maybe your horses or something like that, and you could also put one on the back of the trailer, which makes it look like your trailer is transparent and you can see right through the back of it. It's pretty cool. All of our 25 and 3500 Silverado HDs do have the bed side step here. So, you can obviously conveniently access maybe a toolbox or anything you have here inside the bed. And then lastly, I just want to point out, if we open up our fuel door here, you'll notice this is a diesel, and right next to our diesel filler tube, you have your DEF or diesel exhaust fluid tube as well. That's right, this truck is the 6.6 liter Duramax diesel with the Allison's transmission. And here she is, 6.6 liter Duramax diesel, pumping out 445 horsepower, 910 pound-feet of torque. This thing is a monster. It's a beast, and it's gonna tow what you need it to tow. Let's have a listen. It sounds great when you drive it too. And just so you know, the hood scoop that's on the vehicle is functional. So when air passes through that hood scoop, it's gonna go through a filter and come over to here. It's gonna exit this little, I don't know, whatever you call this, and right into the airbox. And then from the airbox right into the engine. One last thing to note, if you're not 6'5" like me, good luck reaching this hood and actually shutting this down. I decided to start the truck when we're inside here. This way you can actually maybe hear it through the video. You know, what it sounds like being in a diesel. It's not incredibly loud. You do hear it. In my opinion, a lot of people that buy this truck would want to hear it. You know, if you give it a little rev, it's not too loud, but you know it's there. Now, because this is the diesel, it does have one really cool option, which is a diesel exhaust brake. There's a button for it right here. You would have to activate it every time you get in the truck, because when you start the truck, it's going to default the off position. But what that's going to do is it's going to use turbo back pressure to help slow the vehicle on downhills, and also when you're towing weight. Now, it does work in conjunction with tow haul mode, which is over here. You can just turn this dial to the left. You'll notice that a little trailer lit up on the bottom of the screen there. That's your tow haul mode. And what that's going to do is also like remap transmission shift points and use the computer to basically help slow the vehicle in conjunction with the brake itself. One thing I just learned as I was doing a little research on that option, it's an active system. So depending on the weight of the trailer, it could apply more exhaust brake in a sense to help slow you down, which is going to give you a better feel of control of the truck and the trailer if you have one. And it's also going to help reduce wear and tear on your brakes. Everything on our Chevrolet trucks is laid out really nicely. You do have your power windows, your locks, your power folding mirrors, your power extending mirrors. This truck has memory, so you do have memory for driver 1 and driver 2, as well as an easy exit seat memory. Now, a lot of people don't really talk about that, but you can basically set the position of the seat when you want to get out. All the way down, all the way back. You know, this way when you hop out, it's a lot easier. When you get in, it's a lot easier. And then as soon as you press your button to start the truck, as long as you have it on in the computer, that driver position 1 or 2 will engage depending on what key you have. Just like the last Silverado we talked about, we did add the 5 auxiliary switches where you can basically hook up light bars or whatever you may want to the vehicle. All the fuse panels, the fuse block, I should say, wiring, all that sort of stuff that you would need to keep all that stuff wired under the hood does come with the vehicle. And you know, really just makes it nice and convenient and a nice clean look for any kind of auxiliary switches or auxiliary items that you would need on your rig. The interior is laid out real nice. You got your cup holders, you got your wireless charging pad, another little you know, cubby to put whatever you may be carrying in the vehicle all the time. And if you are doing trailering with electric brakes, you do have your trailer brake controller built right into the dashboard. Right to the right of that, of course, USBs, chargers, power outlet, you know, that sort of stuff. You have 2 nice glove boxes, a lower and an upper for storage. All your climate control buttons, heated seats, cooled seats are laid out nice and easily here. Or if you go onto your screen itself, you can control it from the radio. One cool thing, which I did not mention in the last video, was the trailering app here, where you can actually, you know, you can do a checklist test, depending on if you're using conventional gooseneck or fifth wheel. You can have trailer profiles where you can add multiple trailers in case you're doing different kinds of towing, whether it be like landscape trailer versus a car trailer or something like that. You can access your cameras, you'll be able to go through all your connection settings. They even have a light test that you can do where you just start it up, you go back to your trailer, and it's going to cycle through, you know, brake lights, regular lights, turn signals, all that sort of stuff. So you don't have to do it manually, or you don't have to have somebody there, you know, to check and see if the lights work. You just hit the button, you walk the trailer, and you'll know that everything's functioning the way it should. You do have your camera app as well, which is going to give you all your different camera angles and camera views. We did look at this in the last video as well. You have your bed camera, and then if you did add your different trailer cameras that are accessories that you can add to the trailer itself, you'll have buttons for those as well. And while you're driving down the road, they give you like 10 seconds. Certain cameras you can press on and you can view while you're driving down the highway. On the interior, obviously full leather seats, perforated because they are ventilated. You have some nice stitching accents, and of course, because this is High Country, you get the High Country logo there on your headrest. Rear seats in a crew cab, amazing amount of space, plenty of room. You got grab handles and things like that to help you get in and out. We talked about this in the last video. You have your lockers on each side where you can put, you know, gear or whatever you may carry and keep it right built into the seat. You do have, of course, stadium style seats, which we also mentioned in the last one. These are also heated outboard positions, and you know, just really a nice, comfortable interior for your family or your crew. I thought this truck was a real good looking truck. That's why I wanted to show it to you. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. $79,030. That's how much this rig costs before any kind of dealer discounts or rebates that would apply. Right now, as of today, there are no discounts or rebates because vehicles are very hard to come by. But this one is currently available as of the upload of this video. And if you feel like taking a trip over to New Jersey and purchasing it, just come to Schumacher Chevrolet of Livingston and ask for me, Dave B.